Welcome friends to the circle of knowledge called Avi's Academy. You are at the right place if you are learning commerce, management and economics at undergraduation and post-graduation level, and if you are one of those who have thirst for knowledge.
During the current COVID times, when we are really scared to go out and do our shopping, one way to address that issue is doing online shopping. We may use Flipkart, we may use Amazon to shop online. So when we shop online for the first time, or when we are browsing through Amazon next time, it gives us recommendation on purchase based on what we have previously bought. So likewise, when we use Google for searching things, but it gives us some auto suggestions on what we might be actually interested in. For example, if I want to know about IPL schedule, if I just type IPL, it will give me a recommendation like this: IPL logo, IPL 2019, IPL player, IPL score, etc. So similarly, when we are viewing some videos in YouTube, on the basis of our past views and viewing pattern, YouTube also gives us a recommendation on the videos which we are interested in. It leaves us some question how YouTube or Google or Amazon knows about what we are really interested in. So it's a question to be answered, right? One electronic device that we all use on daily basis is mobile phones. We all know that each of the mobile phone has something called voice assistance. Irrespective of the brand or the company it belongs to, mobile phone has its own voice assistance. For example, if you have a Windows phone, Windows operating system based phone will have Cortana as its voice assistance. iPhone phones have Siri, whereas Android based phones has Google's assistance, and Amazon has Alexa as its voice assistance. We can use these devices. For example, if you are owning an Android phone and if you want to search some material in Google, what you can do is you can take the assistance of Google's assistant and you can just tell Google's assistant to search for some material. Based on your command, it will search for the article in the Google and it will provide the result. Similarly, you can ask anything with Google Assistant. The same thing goes with Alexa. If you ask Alexa to play song, Alexa will play song based on our request. So let's see how Google Assistant works.
Hi, how can I help? Here's a summary from Wikipedia. Artificial intelligence, sometimes called machine intelligence, is intelligence demonstrated by machines, unlike the natural intelligence displayed by humans and animals. I couldn't compare myself to Alexa. We assistants have to stick together.
Now we have witnessed how Google Assistant works. Though it was appearing like I was typing some command and then it was appearing on the screen, it was actually I have given a voice command to Google Assistant, and immediately within a fraction of second it has given me an answer on artificial intelligence. Similarly, the one question which I asked, the question was like are you better than Siri or Alexa? The way Google Assistant diplomatically answered that question is something beyond human intelligence. Even for us human being to answer that question, it was like it was something like a dilemma to answer how to answer that question, but Google Assistant has given such a diplomatic answer. It's something amazing. So now we all have this question, how these systems work. We are just giving a voice command and immediately within a fraction of second we are getting the answer from Google Assistant. The answer to this question is artificial intelligence. So let us have a brief introduction to the concept of artificial intelligence in this video. So I welcome you all to Avi's Academy once again. So let's see what exactly artificial intelligence is. Before looking at the technical definition of artificial intelligence, so now just generalize what exactly artificial intelligence stands for. We know artificial intelligence is comprised of two words, artificial and intelligence. So now if we separate these two words, we will get an answer to the question what we are looking for in general terms. So artificial, the word artificial, if we take it and separately if we study, so artificial is nothing but anything which is made by man or anything which is made by human beings. It can be called as artificial. So when it comes to intelligence, sometimes when if somebody is speaking some nonsense, we tend to say in Hindi, soch samajh kar baat kar. Now with soch and samajh is our intelligence. When we say soch is nothing but thinking, and samajh is nothing but understanding. Think and understand, then speak. That's what we are telling to a person who is speaking absolute nonsense. Now intelligence, if you say literally, intelligence is think, understand, perceive, analyze and solve. So if there is some problem, that has to be first you have to think about the problem, then understand the intricacies of it, and then perceive it, and then analyze it through different techniques or tools, and then solve that particular problem. That is human intelligence. Now if imagine you are in a crossroad where one road leads you to there are two roads, and both the roads will lead to you a single destination with the same distance. Now one road is a rocky road where the other road is with pavement. Now human intelligence, our intelligence, it thinks, it understands the situation, it perceives, and then it analyzes which is better. Then it takes the decision whether to go in a rocky road or to go in a paved road. So that's what human intelligence does. Now if you put in a system there, if you put a robot there, and the robot, if it takes the decision the way we took, like thinking, understanding, perceiving, analyzing, and then taking the decision, if robot does, then we can call robot as intelligent. Since robot is made by man, we can call it as artificially intelligence. So this is what artificial intelligence in general terms. Now let us see the technical definition of the term artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is a field of computer science aimed at developing machines that are intelligent enough to do certain tasks which are otherwise considered fit to be performed by human beings only. Now if we deduce the definition, it starts with it's a field of computer science. Yes, obviously it's a field of computer science because you need several codes to be generated, and that has to be put into the system or put into the machines so that the machines becomes artificially intelligent. When I say artificial intelligence, do not think they are computers, do not think they are robots, or do not think they are machines. Artificial intelligence are some kind of a codes that are developed and that can be put into these machines or systems or computers, and after putting these codes, the machines machines could able to react like the way we react. The machines could think like the way we think, and that's how it collects or gathers artificial intelligence. So do not think it is about machines. Artificial intelligence is actually certain algorithms that are developed by human beings so that the machines can also perform or act certain tasks which are generally performed by human beings. Like one thing that differentiates, when we say, generally we used to say, one thing that differentiate human beings from the machines or robots is we have emotions, we think logically, but machines, they do not have emotions, and they do not yes, to some extent they think logically, but we connect emotions to the logical decisions as well. So in that way we are different from robots. But if you have seen the movie, Hollywood movie I, Robot, that the cast or the character itself, the iRobot, it has feelings. And sometimes we speak to customer care executives, right? We may think we are speaking to a person, but in reality there may be some robot sitting and answering our queries. We cannot differentiate whether he is a human being or a self or autonomous machine that are discussing with us. So this is the reality of the present world. So artificial intelligence has tremendous opportunity for to grow, and it is actually growing. And at the same time, we as individuals, we have to learn and understand about artificial intelligence. So this is a brief introduction to the topic artificial intelligence. In the coming videos, we will look in detail about the introductory concepts of artificial intelligence. Thank you guys for watching the video. If you like the video, give a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel by clicking subscribe button. If you want to share the video, you can share the video, because you can learn to share and share to learn. If you want to get continuous notification, click the bell icon there. And if you have any comments, doubts, clarification, please write here. Thank you once again. Thank you all.